Alrighty guys, welcome back to it again. Conservative Confucius, right back at it. Alright, don't forget to like and subscribe. Go down there. Hit that subscribe button. You know you want to do it. Alright, hit that bell. Ring the bell for notifications. All that stuff. Get all the videos you want. Alrighty guys, let's get into it. We're going to be watching some crazy SJW crap. You know, and what the hell are they doing to this country? What are they doing in front of kids? Alright man, let's get into it.
Welcome here. Housing rights for all. We have enough to give housing to all migrants. We don't need this hate. We don't need this fucking hate. That's not what this is supposed to be. This is what they fucking make it. It's hate.
Jesus.
Fuck that. Migrants are welcome here. Until this flag stands for that, I say fuck this flag. Until it stands for migrants having housing too. Housing for...
And I say F you, because we don't have the housing. We don't have anything. You are dumb. Also, if you don't like it here, get the hell out. Horrible video taken, very bad quality. I don't know why. You can tell this cop is just smiling his ass off, just like, look at these freaking idiots. Old pear-shaped woman. That is awful. Look at that. For people who can't see, that's a that is a rainbow segs toy. And that's a child. And a frickin' baby, too.
A vegan and a vegetarian are jumping off a cliff to see who hit the bottom first. Who wins?
I don't know.
Who wins?
Society.
This kid's awesome. I love that kid.
We weren't expecting that.
That was great. Props to you, kid. Really? Like, the dinosaur, for some reason, that just screams, I am severely mentally ill. And the body of a man, the feet of a man, and the arms length of a man, the shoulder width of a man, and the man tits of a man, not woman tits, man tits. Definitely everything here says I'm a virgin. And not to be virgin, just I'm an incel who's never ever talked to a woman, and this is the only way I could talk to women, so I became a woman, and that's how I talk to women now. And I'm a lesbian, and that's how I get into bed with women, or at least I try to. Jesus Christ, dude, come on, man! Someone save this person. Give your life to God, bro.
Do you support Trump being indicted?
Yes, because he's an asshole and he deserves to be in an orange jumpsuit. First of all, he caused a ruckus on January the 6th.
January 6th was just, it was a horrible day, worse.
Okay, so he caused a ruckus. That's not a crime. And he said he deserves to be in jail for what he did. What did he do? What did he do other than a ruckus? Like what?
It's a 9/11, you know?
Yes, it was.
You want to see him charged and thrown.
So 3,000, what was it, 3,500 people dead? Oh, that's so much, like, compared to what, 0 people? I mean, sorry, 1 person dead, and it was a person who was standing at the door next to a person who was pushing open a door, and Ashley Babbitt got shot in the process. A person who was doing nothing other than standing there next to a person who was a little bit too overzealous with pushing a door open. And that person, the person next to Ashley Babbitt, the person sitting next to the more abrasive guy, got shot. I think it was in the face, too. It was crazy. Can't remember exactly where it was, but it was in like the face or the upper chest or something. And the cop who did it said he had no remorse in doing it whatsoever. Not only that, then we also heard, oh, a cop died. He got bludgeoned with a fire extinguisher. It never happened. They said, oh, well, no, his head got jammed in a door. It never happened. The cop that they say supposedly died from getting bludgeoned or whatever the many stories they've told, it's bullshit. He was seen in a picture the next day, literally the next day, with 3 other people from there who they also said were hit and punched. All 3 of them were perfectly fine in a picture together, like at the Capitol, like that, just smiling, arms around each other. And after that was exposed, then they said, okay, the truth is the guy died from a heart attack 3 days after the event. He didn't die from injuries. He died from a freaking heart attack. Too much butter or salt or whatever the hell is clogging up those arteries.
Prison.
I do, for life. He's the Antichrist.
Antichrist. Are you religious?
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes.
No, you're
How did you
not.
feel about the Nashville school shooting?
I think she's struggling, just like everybody else, and it's all wrapped up in Trump.
Of
Oh,
course,
you think
right?
that's because of Trump?
All of it, because he's the one that's creating the hate towards the community.
But how is this hate towards the community if a transgender killed 6 Christians? Wouldn't the transgender be the one hating the community?
Duh.
Yeah, but he's the one that caused the confusion.
No.
I feel like we can't blame Trump for this.
I can tell you one thing, these old white men, all of them deserve to go. I'm a Canadian. I don't
Okay, so you're a Canadian. Why the hell are you judging him for things that you don't even know? You don't know our law, our system, anything. What the hell is your problem? Get the hell out of here then. Go the fuck back to Canada. Sorry for my language.
even watch my news. I watch American news because this is a freaking bloodbath. I love it.
So you like white people getting killed. You're not a Christian. Again, you're just a monstrous racist piece of crap.
Listen here, when black people and Democrats get together and they get organized, they're going to take over the world. And they're going to take over the world.
That's...
Trump.
And you're a monstrous racist, also authoritarian. If you want Democrats and black people to take over the world, then you are a monstrous racist piece of garbage, because Democrats are the party of the KKK, number one. Number two, you just openly avowed authoritarianism, authoritarian globalism. That's the freaking worst.
You don't have them. You can do special surgery where they turn your penis inside out and there's a vagina inside.
Story time.
Okay, first off, that's really disgusting. That child deserves better than a parent who's going to give them these types of disgusting little stories. I don't know if they learned that at school or from their parent, but that is awful. You never tell a child that they can just cut their penis off or turn it, cut it open and turn it inside out and you got a vagina. That is disgusting. You are literally validating mutilation to your child so you can press your gender ideology on them, and they'll get so confused they feel like no matter what, they could just be whatever they want. That's the problem. Becoming trans or whatever takes a lot more than just saying you're trans. So if you're going to do the surgeries and you're telling your kid, hey man, don't worry, you can be whatever you want, and then you can just change it when you're older. So you're willing to tell your child you can just change it when they're older, which is literally extreme surgeries that have massive, huge complication rates, like bottom surgery, for example. For a girl to go to a guy, it's about a 65 to 70% complication rate. For a guy to go to a girl, it's about a 45 to 55% complication rate. So you're looking at lifelong consequences and possibly death. And you're pushing this on a little 4-year-old child? What the frick is wrong with you?
So, I first came out to my students as non-binary in 2015 when I was a paraeducator in a high school in Maryland. In the fall of 2016, I was student teaching in my master's program, and I faced my first incidents of transphobia impacting my career.
Oh, shut up.
I assigned a news article to my students about Trans Day of Remembrance.
Oh, shut up.
The next week, my advisor told me the principal of the high school where I was student teaching had asked that I be removed from my placement.
Good.
Because a parent had sent an email saying that they did not want their child in class with me.
Good.
The parent claimed that I was pushing a liberal agenda.
Leftist, not liberal.
To use alternate pronouns.
Yes, true.
I was obviously indignant to my core.
No, you're ignorant.
And my advisor was very supportive, but ultimately the university allowed it to happen.
And you're an idiot. You should have been fired. You are not teaching. You are indoctrinating. Get a life and change quick.
And they made me do another student teaching placement the following spring. That caused me to graduate a semester later than I should have. One of the many ways that transphobia can negatively impact a person's life.
Gender ideology has no place in a college, no place in a high school, or any school. Gender ideology is an ideology that came up by Dr. John Money in the 1960s. This man mutilated kids, molested kids. He was a pedo. You cannot sit here and push an ideology that was created by him as well as it's also meshed together with the sexual movement and the sexual identity movement, basically, which is like this kind of sex positive movement, which was started by Dr. Alfred Kinsey, who, if you look up just look up Alfred Kinsey, Table 34. It's nothing like pictures, but it will shock you to your core, just as bad as horrible pictures of horrible, disgusting things that pedos do. And it's a table that shows you, it says the age of each kid, going down as young as, I think, 10 months, and then it shows how long he pleased that kid, how many hours, and then how many times that kid finished. And he did this to kids as young as 10 months old. Some of the kids had this happen to them for over 24 hours. The longest is 26 hours long. A kid had to be molested for 26 hours by an older man, a so-called doctor, for scientific research. And then he talked to men. He talked to men about their sexual preferences and if they would be interested in having sex with people at different ages. But guess who he asked? Prisoners, because that was all he could get. He needed a consistent and easily accessible patient or clientele crew. So he went to a prison. So all these people he was asking were prisoners who convicted of pedophilia and other things. And of course, their preferences are disgusting, just like them. Do not push a movement that was founded by two pedos who both abused kids and never proved their basic thesis. Just don't. It belongs nowhere but in the deep recesses of the dark web.
Fortunately, that second placement was in an amazingly supportive school where I got to work with the GSA, and I got to experience teaching in a school that affirmed my trans identity for the first time. But I had learned the hard way that even in a place with non-discrimination policies, transphobes can weaponize their privilege and their fake outrage to harm.
Fake outrage. Yeah. What about your bullcrap outrage?
I'm just gonna say it. There are too many American flags.
No, there isn't.
Like, they're on houses, they're on cars, saw them on couch cushions. Like, I don't know who's making these American flags, but they'd be making a bloody fortune.
Sadly, it's actually Chinese people that are making these American flags. Luckily, there's a new American flag company. I think it's called the Flag Company, actually. And, or Flag Co. Flag Co. or the Flag Company, one of the two. And they're doing 100% American-made American flags. So I would look into this group if you wanted a good American flag that's not from frickin' China.
And, like, you're the only country that I know that does this. Like...
That's because we're proud, baby.
The only time I think I've ever seen an Australian flag is, like, on the Harbour Bridge. Could not tell you what it looks like.
That's because you are an unpatriotic Gen Z. Gen Z, just ungrateful, ignorant, spoiled brat.
I know it's, like, blue and it's got some stars on it. But I think I could draw the American flag from memory. Like, I think
the entire world could draw the American flag from memory, and that's not a joke.
Could make a bloody sculpture out of it.
Good.
That's how many times I've seen it. It's
Good.
enough. Let's pull back on it, okay?
No.
Let's stay humble.
How about no? Humble? America doesn't do humble. America don't do humble, baby. We're America. This is what we do. American flag's in your face all day long.
This still proves the validity of trans people. Because yes, there are innate biological differences between the sexes, which is why there's gender dysphoria, which is why there are trans people. Yeah, trans people. No one's saying that trans people don't exist. They're saying that trans women are not women. They're saying that trans women are not biological women. So, yeah, that's the whole point. At all. Those biological differences have nothing to do with genitalia or chromosome configurations. If you did a brain scan of a trans individual, they would have that of the gender that they currently identify as. It's BS. Never been proven. Gender in itself is not biological. That lie has been regurgitated and regurgitated every few months. They say, hey, this is true, we did a brain scan. And then they find out, no, it's not true. And then they kind of go back and, okay, that wasn't true. And then 2 months later or a month later, it happens again. Oh, we actually know that it has been done finally. And then you figure out it wasn't true. And it gets regurgitated nonstop. It's a never-ending cycle. And they're going to keep saying it. Why? Because they can't prove it true. Because every time it has been done, it shows the opposite. We have assigned gender to genitalia, to chromosome
No, we don't.
configurations, even though there are more than 2 chromosome configurations.
Like I said, Dr. John Money created gender identity and the whole pronoun crap. So pronouns until 1967 were for words and words only. Gendered was a thing you'd use for words. And then slightly after that, it became a thing for, like, you know, you could say, what gender are you? What sex are you? And it was basically the same thing because of the words. But then around 67, 68, it changed because of John Money. And he started using things like, oh, what gender do you identify as? And it really wasn't anything crazy. It was man and woman, and that was it. But you could be a man who identifies as woman, and the woman was your gender, and male was your sex or whatever they call it. And that was BS. It was changed. Gender was for words, not for people. So gender identity is a made-up term that came about in the late 60s. It's bullshit.
There are also cis women with the chromosome configuration XY, and there are cis women that take hormones.
Yes, but those cis women with chromosomal differences are not the opposite sex. Those chromosomal differences do not change who they are. And they do not identify as the opposite sex because of those chromosomal differences. You know, same with hermaphrodites. They usually present as one of the two sexes, whatever is the more predominant one that they show as. So if they have both things down there, but one is actually functionable and the other isn't, that's the one they're going to present as. If it's the opposite, they're going to present as the other one. That's just how it is. That you don't have people who are hermaphrodites. You know, usually they have like a vagina on the outside, but they'll have internal gonads as well. So they'll present as a woman because those gonads are non-functional. They don't work. They don't produce testosterone the same. They don't produce semen. I mean, and because of those, they don't get extra testosterone. So they present as a woman. They act as a woman. They are a woman. And there is not one person in human history or existence right now that has 2 functioning genitals. It doesn't work like that. It's non-existent. It's unbelievable. These people are just they delude themselves so much to try to make science fit their worldview, but they shave off so much. It's just like, we don't need that, we don't need this, we don't need that, we don't need this, we don't need that, until it's just like a little sliver. They're like, okay, cool, that fits what I want. I'm going to put that in there and use that science. But it's like, dude, you're not using science. You just shaved off all the parts that were necessary to actually make it science. And now you just have a piece of it, which makes it not even scientific. It's just a tiny bit of like it's like Salt Bay with like salt. It's like Science Bay. It's a little bit of science, just enough to, just to kind of pepper it in there and make me seem legitimate.
Gender in itself is a social construct.
No, it's not.
These self-proclaimed biologists are arguing with actual biology and sociology.
No, they're
and
not.
It's embarrassing.
Right.
Get out of here! You're talking to those kids! Treat them like trash! Yeah, you know that! This is the hospital of the week! This is screaming and soccer! You want to get in the hospital with the crowd? Just guess what? They're so demonstrating!
This might be a daunting task, but getting on HRT is rather easy. Only testosterone is a controlled substance, meaning you just gotta go to an informed consent clinic to get HRT. You only need 4 things to get care from one of these clinics. Be 18, be able to consent, show that you have gender dysphoria. If you don't have gender dysphoria, just lie about it.
No, don't lie about it. That's a felony. A frickin' felony. Don't lie to medical professionals. Shouldn't be telling people this. This person is a frickin' insane lunatic. Don't even believe gender ideology. It was bullcrap made up by a guy named John Money who molested children. Don't do it. You guys want me to do a video on that, I will. Leave a comment, and I'll do a whole video on Dr. John Money and Dr. Alfred Kinsey, who basically created what we now know as queer theory and gender ideology. But Dr. Money created gender identity, and then Dr. Alfred Kinsey, they're both pedos, by the way, and he created the sex positive movement, but he did a whole bunch of nasty crap to kids to see if kids were sexual. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Anyways, yeah, this is the ideology that these people follow and take part in. So just remember that. Let me know if you want me to cover a video on that one. Alrighty, guys.
And just to have no other medical problems that would interfere with getting on hormones. to find one of these places, just Google Aaron's informed consent map.
Medical problems, like mental health problems, maybe? No, I don't count. Oh, of course they don't, because you are mentally ill. So that's like, what the hell? You know, they don't care. It's not mental health problems. It's only, something that'll get in the way of their freaking stupid shots that they take.
And they'll all show up. You can also get them through an endocrinologist or a general practitioner occasionally. Finally, share this with an egg who is in desperate need of transitioning.
Don't share this with anybody who's in desperate mental health. If anybody is in desperate mental health or is, very, very distraught and feeling bad about themselves, their body, don't ever share anything like that with them, ever. And if you do, I will consider you a criminal and a enabler of mutilation and a bunch of other disgusting things. You're not a friend. You are an enemy if you do that to someone.
Man, I want to walk. I want to go to walk. Don't bring the trophy, man. Put on the trophy. I want to go to walk. I want to go to walk. Walk. Get out of the fucking man. You don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck. You motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. We gotta go to fucking work. We gotta go to fucking work. I got kids to feed, bitch. We got kids.
She's like 50 years old, covered in tats, wearing Air Jordans. Like, Jesus. And she's got kids? Jesus.
What the fuck are they doing? Nothing. Get the fuck out of here.
Black trash.
What the fuck's wrong with y'all?
Y'all couldn't find a better way to protest than get out here. Y'all need to
Y'all
stop all these
fucking
people.
got my kids. Who's putting fucking food? You motherfucker ain't right here.
Go to the White House.
I gotta go to fucking work and stuff. Motherfucker, you can do anything. Go to Brazil. Get the fuck out of here. I wish I could feed all y'all fucking assholes. Get the fuck! Move, you dumb motherfuckers! You don't think we know the earth is fucking melting?
Go to jail.
The earth ain't melting, by the way.
You not gonna get people join you like this. We got places to go.
Ain't doing shit. Nothing.
Go to the White House.
Nothing except fucking
Take it
up
to the
people's
White House.
birthdays.
Yep.
If this has to work, you won't.
It is an emergency. I gotta feed my motherfucking kids. My husband's dead in the trunk. Move, bitch. Move, bitch. Get out the way.
I mean, this makes no sense.
I ain't touching him.
This makes no sense.
Oh, shit. Y'all are all full shit. Fucking jerk.
I told you about the camera. Pan it over there, don't pan it over here. I told you on that camera. You better not.
He's gonna get his ass beat.
Don't put it over here.
Wait for it, right there.
Do you really want to keep playing with me in the camera?
Sir, DC is a
Do you really want to keep me? Do you really want to keep playing with me in this camera? Do you still want to keep playing with me in this camera?
Sir.
I will smack you in that fucking camera. Keep that shit out of my face.
Sir, DC is a one-party consent state.
I don't think he cares.
I done fucking told you. Put that camera on me again, I'm gonna whoop your ass. I don't give a fuck about nobody else out here making the camera. I'm 10 toes down on my mom. Put that camera on me again. You gonna swallow that bitch. I'm giving you your moment, but you're not gonna get too many more. Put that bitch on me again, you gonna swallow it. Play with me. Play with somebody else out here.
Damn, boy. That's one mad black gay guy.
Play with somebody else. Now you wanna fucking do it the wrong way.
Hell yeah. I think this is my state I live in right now. Arizona, I think. Looks like it. Hell yeah, bro. Run that shit over.
Did anyone get that?
Yeah.
Carol. They changed.
Get out now! Get out! On the ground! All of you on the ground now! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Love it. Gotta love it. I think that guy over there in the pants is smiling behind me. He's like, this is hilarious, bro. It is hilarious. Keep this shit up, man. Hell yeah, bro. I'll fund my police forever if they do this crap.
Quick little PSA, and I've been meaning to make this for a while, about that, and it's such a bad song, y'all. Objectively, the Jason Aldean song, Try That in a Small Town, is...
It's not a bad song. It's a fantastic song. You just don't know what the hell you're talking about. Look at you. You're a boomer with the stupid haircut and a crescent moon and star necklace, which I'm assuming you think is just a cute necklace. But that's the Islamic symbol. That's a symbol of Islam. It's actually a pagan symbol that they adopted, but yes, it's a symbol of Islam. It's on all the Islamic flags. You know? So yeah, you're wearing a little Islamic necklace. Guess you didn't know that. Too stupid to.
Is really bad. But anyway, if you're a white person and you identify with it and you want to defend it and be vocal about the fact that you like it and you understand it, and in the face of black people telling you that the song is racist in the video.
So black people telling me it's racist. What about, so let's say there's 100 black people telling me it's racist, but there's 100 black people telling me, hey, it's not racist at all. Who do I listen to? What if there's 75 telling me it's racist and 100 telling me it's not? Do I listen to the 100? Or do I listen to the one that say it's racist? Or I just say, hey, what? You know what? I don't give a crap. It's music. I'm going to listen to whatever the hell I want. As long as I'm not playing it somewhere where it can offend somebody, it doesn't matter what I'm listening to, even if it's the most racist thing in the world. As long as I'm not purposely using it to offend other people, then it doesn't matter. And the song, Try That in a Small Town, it's about a small town, you prick. It's not about race. It has nothing to do with race. You know black people live in small towns too, right? Who is this? Sir Doodle? Sir Doodle? If you actually knew any black people, maybe you'd know that.
Video is incredibly racist. You want to scream that it's not racist. Whether song is racist or not.
So the black people you're listening to, I know who they are. They're called celebrities and news channels. That's because that's the only black people you know. It's the ones you see on the TV. So maybe go make some real life black friends and ask them, hey, do you think this is racist? I guarantee you, I literally guarantee you 100%, unless you were in Portland, Oregon, or maybe some parts of Chicago, I guarantee you, and Seattle, I guarantee you, no one will tell you it is racist. Not one person. Not even in LA. Shut the hell up.
That makes you inherently racist.
So if you say the song, if they say the song is racist, you say it isn't racist, and then, or even if it isn't racist, you said even if it isn't racist, if you say if they say the song is racist, but it really isn't, that makes someone who listens to it still inherently racist. Why? Because of their skin color? Because of their music choice? What? Because I would say that if you're saying it's because of skin color, then bitch, you are the most racist. You are the grand wizard of whiteness. So you're the grand wizard of that too. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe you should stop judging your own people. Like, I'm mixed race. I don't really give a crap. I got white in me. I got black in me. I got Jewish in me. Call me whatever you want. I don't give a crap. But this crap needs to end. The little bit of white I have in me makes me want to punch this woman in the face. Sorry.
Just a little food for thought. And before y'all go lighting up my comments with the I don't know what I'm talking about, the not me, not all, and all the others.
So not me, not all. That's what you're saying. Not all. So not all white people. So that means you're included in that too, bitch. Maybe you should shut the hell up. Take your own words and actually do something about them.
Standard shit. Just stop and think the logic through.
That's not what you're doing. You're not thinking logic through. You don't have logic. It's not food for thought. You put too much food in your mouth. There is no room for thought. So stop that food for thought shit. Alrighty, guys. That's going to be it. Alrighty, thank you again for coming in. It's Conservative Confucius. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Go down there. Click that subscribe button. You know you want to do it. Hit that bell. Get all the notifications you need. Go down there. Hit that like button too. You know, smash that thumbs up. Alrighty. We'll catch you next time. It's Conservative Confucius. All right.